In today's digital era, the boundary between sports, celebrity culture, and social media has become increasingly blurred. A single moment, captured on a smartphone, shared on social platforms, and amplified by algorithms, can dominate headlines for days. That reality was on full display following the Miami Hurricanes' heartbreaking loss in the NCAA final, when adult film star and social media personality Abella found herself at the center of an unexpected controversy. What should have been a night defined solely by college basketball drama instead evolved into a broader cultural discussion involving fan behavior, celebrity accountability, and the intense scrutiny placed on public figures, particularly women, during major sporting events. In the aftermath of the game, Abella issued a public apology for a viral moment that drew widespread attention online, sparking debate far beyond the court. This article explores what happened, why it resonated so strongly, and what it reveals about modern sports fandom and digital culture. The NCAA Final. A painful night for Miami Hurricanes fans. The NCAA Final is the pinnacle of college basketball, a stage where legacies are made and heartbreak is inevitable. For Miami Hurricanes fans, the championship game carried enormous emotional weight. The team had battled through a grueling tournament, overcoming strong opponents and exceeding expectations to reach the final. However, the dream ended in disappointment. Miami struggled to maintain momentum against a disciplined and dominant opponent, and despite flashes of brilliance, the Hurricanes ultimately fell short. As the final buzzer sounded, players collapsed to the floor, fans sat in stunned silence, and the season's emotional toll became visible. It was a moment meant for reflection, respect, and sportsmanship. Yet outside the court, another narrative was rapidly forming. Abella presence at the game. Abella, one of the most recognizable names in the adult entertainment industry, is also known for her active presence on social media and her appearances at major cultural events. Like many celebrities and influencers, she attended the NCAA final as a fan, sharing her experience with followers online. For much of the night, her posts appeared no different from thousands of others: photos from the arena, reactions to big plays, and commentary on the atmosphere. However, following Miami's loss, a short video clip began circulating across platforms such as X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. That clip would soon go viral. The viral moment. What sparked the controversy? The video in question showed Abella reacting emotionally in the stands shortly after the Hurricanes' defeat. Some viewers interpreted her actions and comments as disrespectful or inappropriate given the gravity of the moment for players and fans. Others felt the clip was taken out of context, edited in a way that exaggerated its meaning, or unfairly singled her out because of her background. Within hours, the clip amassed millions of views. Hashtags combining her name with references to the Miami Hurricanes began trending. Sports commentators, influencers, and everyday fans weighed in, often with sharply divided opinions. Critics accused her of seeking attention during a solemn moment for the team, while supporters argued that emotional reactions, whether joyful or disappointed, are part of sports culture and that she was being judged more harshly because of her profession. Social media backlash engendered criticism. As the clip spread, the tone of the online conversation intensified. While some criticism focused on sportsmanship, much of it veered into personal attacks. Analysts noted that the backlash reflected a broader pattern in online culture, where women, especially those from controversial industries, face disproportionate scrutiny. Abella became a trending topic not just in sports circles but also in discussions about misogyny, respectability politics, and double standards. Comparisons were made to male celebrities who have displayed far more disruptive behavior at sporting events without facing similar outrage. The situation quickly evolved from a sports-related controversy into a cultural flashpoint. The apology. Abella responds. Recognizing the scale of the reaction, Abella addressed the situation directly. In a public statement shared across her social media platforms, she issued an apology to Miami Hurricanes fans, players, and anyone who felt offended by the viral moment. In her message, she emphasized that her intention was never to disrespect the team or the significance of the NCAA final. She explained that emotions run high during championship games and that her reaction was personal, not performative. Importantly, she acknowledged that, as a public figure, her actions are interpreted differently and carry greater weight. "I never meant to take away from the hard work and heart those athletes put into the game," she wrote in part. "If my reaction came across as insensitive, I sincerely apologize." The apology was widely shared and sparked yet another wave of discussion. Public reaction to the apology. Reactions to Abella Danger's apology were mixed but noticeably more measured than the initial backlash. Many fans accepted her statement, praising her for taking responsibility and addressing the issue directly rather than ignoring it. Some Miami Hurricanes supporters acknowledged that frustration and emotion are natural responses to a crushing loss and expressed appreciation for her recognition of the team's effort. Others, however, remained critical, arguing that celebrities should be more aware of their behavior at high-profile events. Still, the apology shifted the conversation toward accountability and empathy, highlighting the possibility of de-escalation even in highly polarized online environments. Athletes, fans, and the pressure of public moments. The incident also reignited conversation about the immense pressure surrounding NCAA finals, not just for athletes but for fans and public figures in attendance. College players, many of whom are barely out of their teens, perform under intense scrutiny, knowing every mistake may be replayed endlessly. Similarly, fans' reactions, whether in the stands or online, are increasingly subject to judgment. A single facial expression or comment can become a defining moment in someone's public image. Experts in sports psychology have noted that these dynamics can contribute to toxic fan culture, where emotional expression is simultaneously expected and condemned. Celebrity culture at sporting events. Abella Danger's situation is not unique. In recent years, numerous celebrities have found themselves criticized for their behavior at sporting events, from courtside antics to social media posts made in the heat of the moment. What makes this case distinct is the intersection of celebrity status, adult entertainment stigma, and college sports, a domain often framed as wholesome and tradition-driven. This contrast intensified reactions and raised questions about who is considered an acceptable presence in certain spaces. The broader implication is clear. As sports become increasingly intertwined with entertainment and influencer culture, these clashes are likely to become more common. Media amplification and the role of algorithms. Another key factor in the controversy was the role of social media algorithms. Short, emotionally charged clips are more likely to be promoted, regardless of context. In this case, a few seconds of footage overshadowed hours of gameplay and months of athletic dedication. Media scholars point out that this amplification distorts reality, turning isolated moments into symbols of larger issues. Abella Danger's viral clip became a canvas onto which viewers projected their own biases, frustrations, and expectations. Lessons from the incident. Several lessons emerge from this episode. Context matters, but it is often lost in viral media. Public figures face heightened scrutiny, regardless of intent. Sports emotions are complex, and reactions should be understood, not immediately condemned. Online discourse can escalate rapidly, but accountability and communication can help diffuse tensions. Abella Danger's apology did not erase the controversy, but it demonstrated a willingness to engage thoughtfully, a response many believe should be encouraged rather than dismissed. Moving forward, refocusing on the game. As the dust settles, attention is gradually returning to where it arguably belongs: the athletes, the competition, and the future of the Miami Hurricanes program. Despite the loss, the team's journey to the NCAA final remains a significant achievement, one that inspired fans and showcased the resilience of college basketball. For Abella Danger, the incident serves as a reminder of the responsibilities that come with visibility in the digital age. For fans and observers, it offers an opportunity to reflect on how quickly narratives can shift, and how easily empathy can be lost online. Conclusion: a moment bigger than basketball. The viral moment involving Abella Danger during the Miami Hurricanes' NCAA final loss was never just about one reaction in the stands. It became a mirror reflecting modern culture's relationship with sports, celebrity, and social media outrage. Her apology marked an important step toward reconciliation, but the larger conversation continues. In an era where every moment can be broadcast and dissected, perhaps the most valuable takeaway is the need for balance, between passion and respect, criticism and understanding, reaction and reflection. In the end, basketball remains a game of human emotion, and those emotions, imperfect as they may be, deserve context as much as commentary.